Hello, welcome to Business Mindset. This is episode 12. I'm your host, Nima Period. This is our guests, Michael Newman and Daniel Rafkin. Thank you so much for joining.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, so let me ask a question for Mr. Rafkin here. After election, if President Trump gets reelected, how would you see the economy, real estate, and the stocks go versus if Vice President Biden wins?
hmm Okay, so um, living in California, I've seen in regards to real estate, I've seen rent absolutely stall. Rent doesn't have to be paid. I personally feel like a lot of liberal cities that are enforcing this rule, the economy, including the real estate, is going to crash because you're going to see many people not paying rent until they're evicted and then moving out. Uh,
And this is under
and
who? And this is under who?
this is more under Biden,
Okay.
but this is more like Democratic governors such as Gavin Newsom. You're
Mm-hmm.
going to see the finances and the real estate crash because a lot of landlords, this is their career. They live
Yeah.
paycheck to paycheck on getting these rental properties rented. And if they
Yeah.
don't make their money, real estate's just going to crash because they're going to go under. Um, in regards to President Trump, he is lowering taxes on corporations in order to make sure that manufacturing jobs are out there. You see manufacturing jobs pour in. 300,000 jobs until the coronavirus pandemic were pouring in. We've lost a lot because of the coronavirus pandemic, and I don't see, you can't really blame them for that because this was unexpected. So I feel like the economy is going to prosper more so under President Trump than under President Biden.
And Michael,
Just
what do
to
you
play
think?
devil's advocate, a lot of people say that if Trump closed the economy earlier, then we could have had like a lockdown in the beginning and then recovered by now. Do you think that's true?
I don't believe that's true. Um, he instituted a travel ban at the end of January. He was
Right.
called a xenophobe and a racist for doing so.
Mhm.
This was before Fauci said this was a deadly pandemic. This was before any Democrats were talking about it. For crying out loud, he was in the process of being impeached. And he, focused on, the future of America, closed the borders, saved tens of thousands of lives. That's a fact. Um, could he have done a better job, closing early, instituting lockdowns earlier, maybe? Sure, sure. But he honestly, I feel like he did better than most people would, and definitely better than what he's being given credit for.
I see. I see. So, do you think we're gonna have like another recession like we've seen in 2008 if Biden wins?
I think right now we are in a recession. It hasn't hit us yet. It takes time. It doesn't
We
happen
were in a,
overnight.
we were in a
You know,
slow recession. You look at the stock market; it went down, and now it's all the way back up. Um, I
V-shaped.
don't,
It was V-shaped.
I don't feel like it's going to be a recession because Trump wins or because Biden wins. I do feel like
No, for sure. Not because of who wins.
yeah,
Just
it's not going to be because of who wins. I do feel like there will be a recession just because the real estate market is doing so bad right now, just because of all the rental payments not being paid, and the economy as a whole. You know, right now, the reason that's stocks are so high is because Amazon, Best Buy, all these major corporations, their products are being bought through EDD cards
Yeah.
and through stimulus packages. And once that runs out,
So, do they make
there
money?
will
Do
be a
those
big problem.
corporations make money off of those EDD cards though?
Absolutely. Of course they make money. They have to accept EDD cards. That's what people have to live right now. A
Yeah.
person in a person in the middle of Wisconsin whose, family business just went under, all they have is EDD cards. What, you're going to tell them just because some EDD cards are fraudulent, you can't use yours? So
Yeah.
what is this person supposed to starve?
yeah.
No.
But didn't the EDD like whole the company or whatever they stopped giving out the cards for 2 weeks until they figured this out?
Right. They stopped the program for 2 weeks. They're trying to figure it
So
out.
with
Yeah.
this EDD on like obviously we see it a lot on Rodeo Drive. Do you think that this might impact how Rodeo Drive will be and how Beverly Hills as a whole?
I think we should continue this discussion in the next episode. Yeah.
Okay, we'll do it next episode.
All right. So if you want to sign off, Nima, episode 12.
Okay, thank you so much for joining us this episode. Thank you for our guests for joining us and subscribe.
We'll see you next week.